If you guys thought for the longest time how the mainstream media has been working hard to misinform you or dissuade you from certain things or misappropriate information, if you actually thought how deep the mainstream media and what they've been doing to us and all the deception and all that, you have no clue. I've hit on something on this channel a few years back, and I like to call it controlled information distribution, CID. And today I was hit hard with the reality on it, big time. So if you thought the mainstream media was doing a good job misinforming the masses, you have no clue how deep this goes. You have no idea how deep they like to call themselves, or people call them, controlled opposition, or the bringers of truth, the light at the end of the tunnel, my hero, my savior, who is exposing. Guys, this controlled information distribution hit me hard in the face today. This morning, I was given some information beyond what I could have ever imagined. I'm not telling people to stop listening to who you're listening or watching or whatever and listen to me. No one listened to me. Nobody cares. So I'm not telling people to come and subscribe to me and I'll only tell you the truth. No, forget about me. Nobody cares. What I do want to tell you is you are being so misdirected and information is being distributed by content creators that are allowed to say it now. When it mattered 4 or 5 years, 6 years ago, and we were trying to tell you what was really going on, how they were going to play this out, how they were connecting the dots, when we were trying to tell you exactly how this was going to play out, we just got pooped on. We made fun of. I'm watching a few videos that I made 7, 8, 9 years ago, and how people in the comments were really doing a number on me, which was fine because they have the right to. But how these superly overly educated, top of the line people completely got displaced. Now you have all these people that are waking up and they're jumping on the side of no, this guy's going to tell you the truth. This guy's been exposing everyone. This guy. And that's where they get you a second time. It's like a bad cell phone plan. They get you the first time, they renegotiate the terms with you, and then they get you a second time. This is what they're doing. So people are jumping off the whole mainstream media bandwagon and, oh, I don't know why I trusted this and that and this, and now everything's coming about and people are waking up. But now they're jumping onto controlled information distribution. These content creators are telling us what we already knew. Well, it was already blatantly in your face then. And of course we made predictions and connected the dots on where they're going to move this around and how they're going to do this. We're all in this mess because of the financial distress our world leaders have put us into. 2019 was the year of the protest. Look it up on our channel. We were covering 2019, the year of the protest. And what did we tell you? They're going to pull the trigger on a pandemic. They got to shut it down. Now, what do I call myself? So if you're not, to be controlled opposition, you have to be making money. You have to be getting paid. I was reached out to. Look up the videos. I was reached out to 2 times, maybe 3. I read the emails to you guys. They were going to shower me with what do you call it? Gift cards, and they were going to transfer me money. They were also going to promote my videos for me and get them out there for me. And at that time, I'm like, whatever. They're trying to get people on board, but there's a lot of people. It's this controlled information distribution. Now, there's a lot of people saying the same thing. They're going over the same thing. It's. So who do we trust, right? I call myself outside opposition. I'm outside. We paraphrase, we word salad, we discuss, we connect the dots, we try to make sense of where things are going. And we did a good job at it. Your calls, call-ins from all over the world, all these years, since pretty much 2016, have really helped keep us in track. Our little 100-man army have been in track. But I was given some information, and I was right about controlled information distribution the whole time. And I want everyone to really pay attention. I have these numbers here. I don't want to... What hurts me is... I don't know if you guys know, I've been doing a show for years now called Mike in the Night, and we have to move it around to different platforms. And I just want to let you guys know that quite a few in the 40s, major content creators, major content, like big ones, have flagged Mike in the Night as dangerous content. And it's really heartbreaking that how we're supposed to be together, how we're supposed to be working to usher in the truth, how we're working towards, making a change. But there's so many of us that are in the dark, and that have purposely been left in the dark and made fun of. I want to tell you guys, who do you listen to? Who do you follow? You listen to yourself. And people keep asking me, what's the end game? The end game is you die. That's it. That's the end game. You die. But make what you can in between this, and in between your passing, make it happy, productive. And that's what I've been saying. Reunite with family. Reunite with coworkers. Reunite with people that you've cut off. Reunite with everybody, because this is so important that you do this. You don't understand how important this is. People are divided from climate change. People are divided from global warming. People are divided from politically. People are divided, trust the science, Lee. People are divided over and over and over. And my advice to you, stop with the plot twists. Oh, but then he said this, and then he said that, and then he came back. Stop with the plot twists. It's not going to change anything. We are where we are at now. The problems could have been fixed years ago if anyone heard us back in the day. But nobody cared. They went ahead with what they had to do. And this is where we're at now. And being right and wrong doesn't mean anything now anymore. It's about being united with everybody that you can be united with, and love one another. And I'm so shocked to hear of the amount of numbers of people that are post-COVID in 2022 that are making a substantial amount of money. We're talking close to 8,000 a month. And the amount, I'm talking in the thousands of people that are post-COVID. They showed up after COVID. And they are basically releasing the controlled information distribution as it goes along, telling us what we already knew. And then the amount of pre-COVID channels that were doing rock climbing, mechanical work, hang gliding, farming, that were reached out to in the tens of thousands of channels that are making over $6,000 a month in revenue. They're completely off topic now. They were, let's fix my car. Let's look at this power tool. Let's, and then 2020 hits, 2021. A lot of people get reached out to. Some of them are quite a few of them are making over $6,000 a month. This is crazy. And I'm proud to say I made $160 this year off your coffee donations. And I'm proud with that. I'm happy. And that's it. This controlled information distribution is so big. You thought the mainstream media was misinforming you? You have no idea. You have no clue how big this is. You have no... What are the signs people keep asking me? What do I look for? Look for people that are allowed to speak of things that don't get suspended. That's number one. Number two, look for people that have been around for a long time, but we're talking about tools and automotive repairs and hang gliding and potatoes and stuff, and then automatically made a shift in 2020, 2020. Go back to their videos and look at the shift here. This is big, guys. This is really, really heartbreaking that everyone thought the mainstream media, yeah, they're full of crap. Who cares? We know that. It's the controlled information distribution outlets that are allowed to tell you what you already knew. Where do you find? Where do you look? In yourself. And that's it. The damage is done. So, I just hope you guys could share this video. Hopefully you can get this out there. Hopefully we could reunite from this. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be reading your comments. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.